Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel today. Today I have a fun mini album walkthrough video to share with you. This is a mini album that I created for Echo Park Paper using one of their new summer collections. I'll make sure and link all the products that I used in this to create this mini album in the video description below. This mini album went up on the Echo Park blog a while ago, and I actually have gotten a lot of questions and comments, and this album has been really popular over on the Echo Park site, so I thought that I would do just a quick walkthrough video so that you guys can see the inside of the album as well. So this album I created from scratch just using pattern papers and embellishments from the collection. It's got a lot of, all the pages are are different sizes and shapes. So I had to, my assignment was to create a mini album and to use the pinwheel die that goes with this collection. So I'll show you how I did that in just a second. But first, let's just get started. The first page I made is just this small flap that kind of, both of these pages create the cover of the album. So you can see there's a lot of texture and dimension. And when you open this first flap, there is a photo of my kids. They look a little less than impressed, but really they were having fun. I don't know why they have such sad faces on, but this is an album that just highlights some of the fun times that we have in 2016. So this is the actual cover page, and then we flip it over and we've got a couple of photos of a road trip that we took just down to Salt Lake, so not very far from us, and this just tells a little bit about the adventure that we went on in Salt Lake. I actually created this album, and then I wanted a little bit of a different perspective in the journaling on this album. So I actually handed it to my daughter and handed her my laptop and said, hey, would you write down and print out you know, what you think, your perspective on these photos. I do wish, and next time I have her do that, because I really do like to have my kids do journaling sometimes. I think I will have her go into a little bit more detail. She just put a lot of basic story, and I would like a little bit more detail next time, but we're gonna work on that. So this is this spread has two photos. I think these are both pretty close to 3 by 5, not exactly, but I love this Ferris wheel sticker, and it's kind of funny. The story behind these photos is that all of the grandkids, all of the cousins over at my parents' house one day put on a circus for their parents to watch. So these little guys thought that they were sumo wrestlers for whatever reason, and the little girls were gymnasts. Anyway, so there's some of my family watching the circus, and then the circus was performed on the trampoline. So, and then these are just a couple of my favorite photos from the summer with my nephews and my son. And then I don't know if you can see that very well. I really like that photo. It's of a little teeny tiny frog that my nephew found, and he was so excited about it. Anyway, the journaling kind of goes vertically here, just for a little bit of interest, and because I really didn't want to cover up any more of the photos. I thought about putting it here, but I really wanted the journaling to be about these photos. So right here is where I used the pinwheel die, and I created the pinwheel to go under this flap. I thought about doing it a couple different ways. I thought about putting the pinwheel on the top, and that may have been a better choice. And if I were to do it again, I would probably put the pinwheel on the top. Mainly because I'm worried about over time the pinwheel damaging the photo. You know, once it gets handled and smashed, and you know how albums get used. I prefer that my kids look at my albums and go through them. I am worried about the photo, but next time I'll think about it a little bit differently and do it a little differently next time. So here's the back cover of the photo, or of the album. Nothing super exciting here. I did just add this one smile die cut. And then I used my Crop-A-Dile to punch holes, and just got some, I ordered a box of, I don't know, a few dozen of these on Amazon, because not only do I use them for mini albums, but I use them to store products in. So anyway, I do wish that I had a little bit smaller rings, but that's okay. This will do, and I am just thrilled to have these memories documented in such a fun mini album. So if you have any questions or would like to see more mini album walkthroughs, make sure and let me know in the comments below. And also, if this is the type of video, if this is a type of video that you'd like to see, make sure to give me the thumbs up. That really helps my YouTube channel out. Thank you again for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon.